Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the Golf. So if you're new here, my name is Richard and I'm restoring a Mk1 in my garage at home. In this video, we're going to be prepping some of this panel, so getting the cut parts off of it because it was a straight cut from another Mk1, and we're going to be repairing the inner wing of the other side, so the opposite side that we've already done, and getting that back to solid steel. So let's get to it. Right, so this is what we're working with. So this is the untouched chassis leg. This is the remainder of the front panel that we had to cut out because it's a repair panel that was on it and it's been very, very heavily welded around all sides. So that's going to be a pain in the ass to get off, just like the other one was. And then you can see the front of this inner wing is a bit, you know, it's in better days. But on this original panel, we actually have this part as a body cut, and this is looking in really good condition compared to what was on the car. So I'm going to try and take this off. Also, we have to get the chassis legs off, but we can see where it's originally welded, which is really nice. There'll be good reference points for when we fit this to the car. So yeah, I think job one, get the chassis leg done, you know, get the horrible stuff out of the way, and then we can get this panel stripped and start measuring up to weld the remainder of that kind of front inner wing onto this one to get rid of all this nastiness. So yeah, let's crack on and see where we get to. Right, so after persevering and a lot of grinding and cutting, we're getting there. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, a lot of that front panel has now been removed. There's a bit of weld still there, which I'll get off with a finger sander. But to keep motivation high, we're gonna flip over to this front panel. So yeah, what we have to do with this front panel is basically strip it down. So get the mounts off, chassis leg, these inner wing cuts, and yeah, start getting it stripped down because we're going to get that sent off to be sandblasted, just to reveal anything that's kind of hidden and needs to be repaired. You know, get rid of all of this surface rust because I'm lazy, and yeah, and then whilst that's getting done, we can then focus on repairing this inner wing. So that'll probably be the next job after that. So yeah, let's crack on with this bit. Righty ho, that is both of those inner wings off, both in very good condition, almost no rust whatsoever. In terms of the front panel itself, I'm kind of in two minds as to what to do with it. I was thinking about sending it to be blasted. Now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't because there's almost no rust in this box section. And if I send it to be blasted, I risk, I guess, taking some of the original coating off inside there and not being able to coat it again, or protect it again, sorry. I can do some localized repairs anyway. So like this part I can cut out and repair, and then maybe buy one of those like sandblasting guns just for these like really small areas, which should, I think, even if it's not that great, do the job that I need, which is just some very light blasting. This piece unfortunately had to take off, which was annoying, but it will be replacing, if this yellow tube would get out of the way, it will be replacing that inner wing front section, just because what's on there is a little bit rusty. Look at this, well exciting. I have mocked the front of the car up just so I can see with this inner wing that I have cut off how far out it needs to come. I was gonna mark this on the replacement panel, but actually it would have been out because I couldn't get it fitting nicely. So actually it would have been just as much of a pain in the ass because I would have put it up to that, it wouldn't fit, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, what I've done is I've put the panel on. It's got it fitting nicely to the chassis legs. This side just needs pulling back a little bit, but it's nearly there. And what that's allowed me to do is clamp the replacement panel. Clamp the replacement panel in so that we're getting it fitting nicely all the way around. This is just out a little bit, but it will be brought in. Yeah, not too concerned about that. It's all fitting nicely down here where it meets that box section. So yeah, I think this gives us a good starting point to then basically cut this panel. And it's a nice bit of motivation, isn't it? Look at that. It's starting to look like a car again. So this is where we're up to, mocked up on the car. Gaps look okay, but it's a bit large up there, if I'm honest. I just saw, basically, I'd put the replacement panel on the car, mocked up the front panel to check how things were fitting, then use that fitting to scribe along the replacement panel, cut that out. I think, as is the case with a lot of these like larger cuts, particularly when it's at a ridiculous angle like that, where I've done a sort of wobbly diagonal, it's quite hard to fit. So yeah, I've got no gap here, gap down there, so it just needs pulling in a little bit. So what I'm gonna attempt to do is tack it in, just so it's like secure, and then get the front panel back on to make sure fitment's good before I then fully weld it. So yeah, let's get that done. Okay, so that's the front panel mocked up on the car, and things fit just as they did before, to be honest. So I'm pretty happy with that. What I've done is I've just clamped this top bit in because this was coming out a little bit. You can see fit the spot welds basically line up with where they were on the previous panel. I think maybe this could pull in a little bit, but yeah, that's a finer adjustment that we can work through later. But yeah, all fits quite nicely. So I've got it clamped down here just to pull it back. And then this side also fitting quite nicely to the repairs that I did previously. Yeah, not much to say really. All that's left to do now is weld that bit in, and yeah, then we're good to go. Right, there we have that panel welded in. I actually cut a line all the way through because I wasn't happy with how it's welding. There was just not enough of a gap to get a decent weld in, not without pumping a load of heat into it. So yeah, I mean, obviously some very sketchy welds still, but much better than was going on there before. Looks nice down here, but up there, not so much. I have gone down the other side as well. Yeah, not my best work, but it is solid. And what I'll do now is I'll grind all of this back and yeah, fill in any pinholes that remain. So yeah, get on to that next. Okay, so quite a bit of time later, that panel is on and solid. It took a bit of time because, yeah, I just wanted to get the welding right on it. So I've been over it a couple of times, just filling in a few pinholes. But yeah, pretty happy with that. A little bit bumpy up here where I've been a little bit too keen with the finger sander. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that now, just not overwork it. You won't be able to see it because the front panel will be kind of hiding it. But yeah, I've checked the kind of steel thickness and yeah, doesn't seem too thin. So yeah, just gonna leave that as it is. On the back, I've taken the welds down a fair amount, but yeah, still left a good amount of material on there just to give a bit of strength in the back. And then at the top here, almost invisible. And then I've filled in this area here. But yeah, pretty happy with that. This underside bit I'm gonna work on once it's back on the jig, just because access is not great at the moment because it's on stands. And yeah, I can't fit my arse in there. So yeah, come back to that later. Right, so gonna call that there for this video. I think that's probably long enough for you guys and I wanna move on to something else. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. In the next video, might have a go at sandblasting. So yeah, look out for that video, see whether it's worth it to do it at home or not. Yeah, I think good progress there today. A lot of it's just kind of prepping and stuff, but yeah, thanks very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.